Hello and welcome back to another video that you guys didn't ask for, but it's here anyway because if it's a video you didn't think you wanted originally, but now that you know that you can't have it, it makes you want it more. Mind freak. But we are here with something you've probably seen before, but with a unique twist, because that's all we're about here on the PKN Gaming YouTube channel. Unique twists. As you can see here, we're going to be making our own tier list, but as I said, there's going to be a twist. So instead of using my knowledge as an extreme fast food taster, a connoisseur, as you will, okay, but instead of using my expertise, I'm going to be using the first image that comes up on Google search results to base my decision whether or not I would eat at these restaurants. And that's probably honestly going to make a lot of people angry because I'm probably going to give some rankings not really deserving of some of these places, especially places where I've never eaten at, so I don't really know if the food is good or not. But there's a reason behind my madness, okay? Every fast food restaurant, every restaurant in general, pretty much every advertising company is designed to make you want something, even if you know it's not going to be up to the quality shown in the image. But basically, by going into it in this way, it'd be as just any Joe Smo, Lauren on the TV, just watching the commercial for any of these places. They're hungry, they haven't ever been there before, so this commercial is gonna judge whether or not they go out and get the food. So putting myself in their feet is honestly the most objective way that you can go about this. All right, we're just gonna go down the list, Google each one of these places, and see if the image that they present off of their advertising is good enough to make me, Joe Smolorin the third, pick this restaurant for my meal. Okay, so first restaurant, if you can call these that, Arby's. Let's see what Arby's has to offer. Ooh, 2 for $6 gyros. Okay, those actually look pretty good. That's a pretty good deal. See, this is a good method. You know, you got a good product, a good deal. That honestly makes you want to go and get this product. Honestly, I've never been a big fan of just deli meat focused places, and that ad, while it does seem like a good deal, it didn't really entice me too much, you know, as that was their hard hitter. Like, that's really what they were trying to promote. That really kind of fell flat, so I'm gonna put it at C. Ooh, all right, what is it? Ooh, okay. So this is interesting. It's a combo. All right, combos, good deals. You know, you get a lot of stuff. There seems to be a lot of food in this combo. Honestly, that's a pretty big sandwich, a heaping plentiful bounty of lustful fries. There's some curly fries in there too. That's good. Okay, and tacos. I don't know if this is all included for $6, but that's a pretty good price for $6. And like I said, that's a big sandwich, and your boy likes some big beefy sandwich. God, this is why no one asked for this video. You can get a lot of bang for your buck, so I'm gonna put it at an A. I've never been to a Jack in the Box. I've never even seen a Jack in the Box, but based off of that ad, I'm gonna put it at an A. I've been to A&W, but again, I'm being completely unbiased. I'm like on a jury, okay? I've sworn an oath. I'm excluding all of the evidence except for the Google ad. Okay, we got a low-res image of the classic A&W meal. They got the root beer, classic, the fries in a bag. I don't really know why you would put fries in a bag like that. It doesn't look too appetizing, honestly, to put stuff in a bag like that. And the little paper cup of ketchup, I'm not a fan of those little paper cups. They get really flimsy after like 2 seconds. They don't hold the ketchup well. If you go to pick it up, it's really easy to squeeze too hard and just squirt ketchup all over the place, and it just leads to a huge mess. So even though, I mean, the burger looks kind of good, I think, the ad's not really doing it for me. I'm gonna have to put A&W at a D, you know? I mean, they had the classic root beer, the sandwich looked pretty good, but it was very low res, you know? Or Auntie Anne's. Every heap of my being doesn't even want to include Auntie Anne's on this list because I don't even think of Auntie Anne's as fast food. It's a weird kind of gray area in the food market. Like, I don't ever think of going to Auntie Anne's when I want fast food, because I didn't think Auntie Anne's has a drive-through. I thought that was a big credential for fast food. I don't know. Okay, we got the classic pretzel in a nice silhouette. Again, nothing special. It's just a pretzel. You know, there's nothing too enticing there. There's nothing spectacular. There's no fireworks. You know, I want something to entice me, Auntie Anne's. If this is the best you got, that's not that good. I would have put Auntie Anne's down here anyway, but I'm being unbiased, and just because of that ad, it's just a plain pretzel. You know, there's nothing spicy about it. I don't know if you want spicy pretzels, but again, the ad wasn't spicy, so that's all that matters. Oh, okay. Now this is a good picture. You know, it's what Boston Market is trying to be, you know, and that's the best thing that an ad can be. It wants to be what you want the food to be. You know, it looks like a nice home cooked meal. There's a lot of servings, there's a lot of food, and yes, I am salivating. That looks very good. You know, that looks like what Mama would make if we cooked food like that at my house. I don't know. We make like a lot of pasta, like Italian. But it was very enticing of an ad. There was a lot of food there and it looked home cooked, you know, and that's very good. You don't want to feel guilty about what you're eating. That's a very big factor in a fast food ad. You want to feel like the food is high quality, and that did it. So I'm actually debating and putting that in an S tier because it was a very good picture. But for right now, we're going to put it in an A. All right, so Burger King. Ooh, let's see what Burger King has to offer. Ooh, okay. We got the classic Center City. Hold on, wait. Center City Burger King refuses to sell chain's new Philly cheese. Wait, Cheese Kings? Is this a controversy? All right, I don't know how that how I feel about that, but I mean the burger looks pretty good. Honestly, the cheese doesn't even look too cooked at the side, which is kind of classic for Burger King burgers. I feel like most stuff isn't cooked, and you can actually count the grains of salt on that fry. And there's one thing about Burger King, it's that their food isn't cooked properly and that they have too much salt on their fries. That's not too appetizing. At this point, you're asking, why did I make this video? I was out of ideas. But I'm gonna put Burger King at a D. That fry looked way too salty, and that it would literally drain the water from my body's systems by absorbance. Honestly, that doesn't look too appetizing, but okay, this looks a bit more appetizing, you know. I didn't really think of wings when I go to Checkers, but I guess, you know, that's what they're going for. They did a good job, you know. The wings look shiny. That I'm gonna put it kind of in the middle because, you know, it wasn't too special, but it wasn't too bad. A classic Chipotle bowl. Oh, and a PNG. I could use this for my thumbnail. Bonus points, Chipotle. I mean, this picture does a good job. It's a top-down view. It's like directly in the action shot as you're about to go eat this bowl of delicious food. You're just staring down at it, salivating. You know, the saliva dripping into it, like a gross amount of saliva. Like there's a family to your left that's just scared. The children are cowering, like, Mommy, why is he salivating so much? And they're just, honey, don't look. They're just shooing the children away. They're getting them out of the restaurant. They're quarantining it. There's a police barricade out of the restaurant because there's just so much saliva that has been just deemed unfit to serve guests and just be in the vicinity of it, because honestly the saliva has turned acidic and is burning a hole through the table. That's what this bowl picture inspires in me. But again, it was just a picture of a bowl. I mean, it was a good bowl, but it was just a bowl. I can't fault Chipotle for just having a PNG as the first image, but at the same time I can, because this is my tier list. So I'm gonna put it at a B. All right, this is the first picture that I can actually be sure that it's a Cinnabon from Cinnabon. It's a weird thing to Google, but I think this is an accurate representation. Now it's just Cinnabon's, like, what else do you really expect to see? But I mean, this picture does a good job at conveying that genuine, real food kind of experience of it. It's not like supposed to say like, oh, this is fast food, it's gonna be cheaply made. Like, you want your ad to make it look like this is home cooked, fresh, good quality food. And this does a good job because it's like bringing the Cinnabons out on a tray. You know, they're being freshly served. Gonna go to the front of the store and put them in that little case that they're gonna sit there for like 3 hours and get stale in. But, you know, at this point, they're fresh and ready to go, you know. So this ad, I feel like it does a good job, you know. Even though it's not really an ad, it's a link for somebody's Pinterest page. But it's the same thing in this video. You're not really here for the semantics or the technicalities, okay? You're here for the tier list. But at the same time, it's literally just Cinnabons. Just Cinnabons. Chick-fil-A is a heavy contender. Let's see what they got. Ooh, the classic nuggets meal. Oh my God, that just, ooh, that lighting is just like shining in from the heavens. You can just feel the warmth. This is a good picture. Now that is an S tier picture. That is the standard for an S tier picture that makes you want the food. You know, there was not just the food, it was the environment around the food, which is also why Chick-fil-A is such a great restaurant. They have a great environment, from the customer service to just the cleanliness of the restaurant. Everything's a good experience, and that picture conveyed what they want that experience to be. So you know, a classic DQ picture. What they're known for is their ice cream. I don't think anyone goes there for the food, pretty much just the ice cream. And that is a good picture. It just depicts what they really are going for. You know, the fact that this ice cream is so thick with the triple C that it's not going to fall out. And honestly, this is a good ad. I mean, like I've said with other things, it's just ice cream, but it did a very good job at portraying that ice cream as something special, something above average. And even though it is just ice cream, it's good ice cream, you know? So that gets a B. Okay, this is a good picture. Let me tell you why. Let me break this scene down for you. You got some sprinkles off to the side. Yes, there's sprinkles. They're not Jimmy's. Who says Jimmy's? That's ridiculous. Jimmy's a person, not a food. You're ridiculous. Get out of here. But you got some sprinkles off to the side showing that this was a good experience for this person who took that sweet succulent bite of that donut, because they left a bit of a mess. You know, when you leave a bit of a mess, it shows you were excited to eat, just couldn't wait to get into this donut. And it's also good because it's showing all the different flavors that they have. You know, you got all of the classics here. I'm just a sucker for action shots, so even though Dunkin' Donuts is kind of like one of those niche things, I'm gonna put that at a B because I feel like it did a good job at showing off its niche. Okay, I don't even know what this restaurant is, so I can't even Google it because the name is cut off in the image. So I'm gonna put it in the question mark category. El Pollo Loco. I'm so sorry for butchering that. Okay, I took French in school. I didn't take a year of Spanish at all. Oh. Okay. Well, I've never been here, but wow, that food looks good. Okay, that looks like homemade, really high quality food. And even if you go there, that's probably not what you're gonna get. I don't know, I've never been there, but from this picture, being the average Joe Schmo Schmloren that I am, this is appetizing. If I was sitting on my couch just flipping through channels and I saw this pop up on my channel, I'd be like, yeah, I'm gonna go get some El Pollo Loco. Yeah, I'm gonna go loco for Polo. And for that picture, they're gonna get an A. Five Guys, I'm expecting a high quality picture just because Five Guys is all about the quality. That's how they justify their high prices, is the fact that they have quality food. So let's see if their picture backs that up. And it does. That is a beautiful shot. Just like I said with the Chick-fil-A photo, it's about the environment, the lighting, everything has to be perfect. You can just see those fries. You can see the burger. Oh, you can convey the juiciness through the photo. I don't think that that's a sense you can get from a photo, but in this case you can. That picture, like I said with Chick-fil-A, it's gonna get an S. I've never been to Hardee's, so I don't even know what food they have. Has a very small picture. Okay, I just wanted to get a better look at the burger because I think this is pretty much the same picture, but wow. Again, juiciness, I don't know if that's a sense you can get from a picture, but in this case you very much can. That burger, you can literally see the sweat dripping down it. It's not sweat, that's a weird way to describe food, as sweating. That was a good picture, so I'm gonna put it at a B. All right, In-N-Out, another place I haven't been before, but I've had high expectations from how much I've heard of it, and ooh, okay, I like it. I like the theme they're going for. You know, it's a very West Coast, like central place, I believe, all out in California. They got the beaches on the drink and the fry box, and the burger is stacked high and so symmetrical. That is a beautiful picture. That is gonna get an A. Just for overall presentation of the food, I like the packaging. You know, it conveys that theme they're going for. Again, it's not just the food, it's about the experience. And if you can get a good theme going for your food, I think that adds to that. Oh, okay, all right, Jersey Mike's coming in beefy. I've never been like a subs place guy, you know. I've never been like, I want to go out for fast food, I want a sandwich. I can make sandwiches at home, you know, and they're probably going to be just as good, because a sandwich, how can you really make a sandwich different than I can make a sandwich? You know, it's just a sandwich. But this is a good picture for a few reasons. You know, you can see there's a good amount of portions on the sandwich. They're not skimping on anything. There's evenly placed portions in each subdivision of this sandwich, and the fact that it's subdivided, it shows that this is not something you're supposed to share. Even though I probably wouldn't, I would eat this whole thing, but it's supposed to be something you're going to share with your friends, families. You're going to have a conversation over this sub while you're eating the deliciousness that's inside it, and I can respect that in a picture. So even though I've never been a sub guy, I'm going to put Jersey Mike's at a B, just because I also have a soft spot because I'm a Jersey boy, and my name's not Mike, but yeah, it's close enough. Okay, now that is a bucket of chicken and some fries. Wait, KFC have fries? I thought they only had like the potato wedges. I did not know that. See, that is a good picture. It not only shows a good classic item from their menu, it shows something that you didn't even know that they had, even though you might have known that, but I didn't. So being Joe Schmo the Smower on my couch, flipping through it, I'm like, wow, I never knew KFC had fries. I'm gonna go out and get me some KFC fries because they look pretty high quality, and you get a bucket of chicken with it too. That's a no-brainer. I'm gonna put that an A because it taught me something new. Here is a good picture, but at the same time, is it appetizing? Not too much, you know. Like I said, niche places like just a donut shop or just a sub shop or just a Cinnabon shop. Why would you make just a Cinnabon shop? I don't know. It's hard to make it convincing enough to get Joe Schmo off of his couch and go out and get me some donuts, you know? So you have to have something very, very enticing. You know, the Krispy Kreme classic donut, you know, it's glazed, you know, it's coming off that conveyor belt, it looks like. Or not, I think it's just a stand. I don't know. You know, they look fresh in the picture, but they're all just the same glazed donut. And Joe Schmo, knowing he's gonna just go out there and just gonna be like a sugary donut, all in one flavor, that's not too appetizing. And for that reason, I'm out. Just kidding. He gets a D. I've never been there. I didn't know they had chicken tenders at Long John Silver. I thought it was just seafood, and I'm pretty sure chickens don't live in the sea. Is that a picture? Oh, is that like an actual picture of like a Long John Silver? There's a Wikipedia page for him? Learning something new, but that's not what we're here for. Again, you know, pictures where you learn something new about the restaurant, it's more enticing for you to go out there and try something because you're like, well, I want to try something I didn't even know that they had. You know, this is a new experience. I want to go and try it. And those are some thick looking fries. I can appreciate me some thick fries. But at the same time, it's chicken at a seafood place. So, I mean, that's not really going to be their specialty. So I'm just going to put it at a B. You know, it was a good picture, but it's just a bit. I don't need to explain myself to you. Okay. Even that's like half the video. Shut up. See, this is where they go wrong with the sub picture. Like I said in the Jersey Mike sub, it was just, this sub is evenly proportioned. You know, you got a lot of portions, but it looks to me like a small sub. You know, it's not something that you can really split amongst friends or family members like the Jersey Mike sub. That's just not that much substance to it, you know? For that reason, I'm gonna give it a D. McDonald's, the classic fast food place, the probably kings and queens of advertising their sandwiches. They take it as an art form. And this, like I said, a pretty good reputation of that. You got the classic burger. It looks delicious. The lettuce, everything looks fresh, just prepared. The classic Coke, the classic fry box, everything. But that burger is the main focus. It's classically in center. I've said classic like 10 times in the sentence, but it's just in the center of the picture. Everything is kind of blurred out because they want you to focus in on that burger. And as you should, the burger is the main center of the meal. The fries and the drink, that's just literally the sides, you know? For that, they're gonna get an A. There's just classically good presentation. That's 11 times. I didn't actually count, but same thing. No one really cares too much about this. Okay, this is a good picture for a few reasons. Let me tell you why. You were already expecting me to tell you why, but let me tell you why. See, you've got good bowls, variety of food. They're showcasing multiple items you can get from this restaurant, and they're showing that you can eat with another set of hands. That's awesome. That's awesome. I love eating with other people's hands. By the weirdest sentence I could have described eating with a friend as, but that's what you're here for, right? I'm gonna put that at an S. That was a good picture. Okay, Panera. I've never been there, didn't even know what they had on the menu. So I think this is a good picture for a first-time Panera connoisseur like myself, Joe Schmo, the Schmostein 9000. It really shows that there's a variety that you can get. You can get some soups with stuff in it. I don't really know what that soup is. And some sandwich with some other stuff that looks healthy. So if you're looking for some healthy food, this is a good advertising piece. Like everything on here looks like it's gonna not do harm to your body if you put it inside it. So in that regard, they did a great job. Now, am I someone like that? No, I eat Taco Bell like 3 times a week. I don't really care the damage that I've done inside this carcass. So I'm gonna put that at a C just because I don't appreciate the healthy food. That's like you trying to tell me how to live my life and not die at an early age. Stop it. Popeyes. Good presentation. Again, looks like a family meal. You're all gonna be sitting down at the table, big plates, lots of food. And I think that's something that Popeyes does. I think they do catering or just big meals like this. I think that's one of their focuses. But like I said, all of this looks very authentic, good appetizing food for the whole family to enjoy. You know, you got all of your sides, your main course, dead center focus. Like I said, is a good thing for the picture. No. Very well done. That is actually going to get Popeyes an S. Okay, Quiznos. Didn't go there before. Didn't even know what food they made. They make sandwiches, apparently. And these are two of the ones that they want you to order now, which... for a first-time Quiznos connoisseur, this is a good picture. You know, it's showing very hefty quantities that you're getting in these sandwiches. They have a lot of servings going on this sandwich. You're getting a lot of bang for your buck, which is a good thing for a consumer. They're also showing all of the different features of these sandwiches, which is a great thing to do. They're not just showing you a picture and you got to interpret what's inside. They're actually telling you what's inside. For that reason, I'm gonna put Quiznos along with Jersey Mike's at a B. You know, some good serving sizes and describing what is it. That's a good picture. Okay, Cane's Chicken Fingers. Never even heard of this place, but that looks pretty good. You know, living up to its name. Got some chicken fingers. Got the fries. Got the whole sides. Everything looks pretty hefty. What's that in the back? Is that a piece of bread? They give you a piece of bread with your meal? Okay. I mean, it was a pretty good meal, but it looked kind of average, so I'm just going to put it at a C because that's how I feel as a consumer. You just see an ad, you get a feeling. That's how it works, you know? I'm going to do these next in rapid succession because this video is getting a bit long, I think, and you've probably clicked off of it by now. So, Sonic, that is a very tiny picture, but a very big burger. C. Bad quality picture, but good quality food it looked like. Again, I couldn't tell. The picture was tiny, you know, Joe Smo on his TV. Can't tell the difference. I've got like a 20-inch TV. It's not that big. Okay, Steak and Shake. That looks like a pretty good quality burger. Like if you're going to sit down at a restaurant, I would expect a burger like that. To get that at a fast food place, that's pretty good. And the fry box looks classy. I like that. Steak Shack, A. Okay, Subway. It's a classic sub. That's very small picture, but you can see a lot of meat on there. And that looks pretty long, even though you know it's going to be 11-inch, not 12-inch. I'm going to give it a C, because it was just a sub. You know, it's just a picture of a sub. Oh, here we go. Now that is a picture. Oh my God, Taco Bell bringing it home. Bravo. That's the reason that I'm going to die in my 40s. Right there. That is going to clog my arteries, and I cannot wait. That is a good showcase of multiple items on their menu. Great picture, great environment. It looks like they're out in like a picnic area. That is gonna get Taco Bell an S. Okay, Wendy's. That is a okay, 1 second. I was gonna say it's a pretty good picture, but at the same time, that burger looks smaller than the fries, and that's not something I'm a fan of. It's gonna be a controversial pick, but that's gonna get Wendy's a D. You know, for a picture quality, that's just, you don't want your burger to be smaller than the sides that come with the burger. Okay, I don't even know what this is, so it's gonna go in the question mark. Okay, Whataburger. All right. Like I said before, the burger or whatever your main course should be the center focus. They got the ketchup and a better focus than the burger. What are you doing, Whataburger? I'm putting that in an F just because it rubbed me the wrong way that they put the ketchups before the burger. Before what the main course should be, they put the fries and the ketchup. That's backwards. Again, does it look too appetizing? I mean, it's a line of good looking burgers, but those patties look very small. I know they're supposed to be small for a slider, but at the same time, that's just not doing it for me. I'm gonna put that at a D. I cannot tell what this says, so we're gonna move on to our last bit, Zaxby's. Very appetizing food, looks freshly made, high quality. It's gonna put it as C. You know, the food in the front, it didn't look too good. It was like a small portion, honestly, but I like it. It's gonna put that at a C. All right, here it is. And it's time now to choose from our S category our personal favorite. Based off of the picture alone, I'm gonna go with Taco Bell. I'm gonna go with Taco Bell because, like I said, for all these S tiers, it had a good environment. It had a good variety of food that it showcased. It had very appetizing, high quality looking food. For an ad, that's very important. And they had something different. They had like an outdoor scenery going on. They're saying like, hey, this Taco Bell, you can take it anywhere. And here is our final tier list for all fast food places based on their Google image search. Based off of their advertising, this is what I would rank fast food having no other experience but their advertising to go off of. Let me know what you guys think of this list and what you would have changed. And again, let me stress that we are just going off of the pictures that I showcase, okay? Not any other personal experience with these restaurants, just the pictures. Either way, thank you all so much for joining today's adventure, making our fast food tier list. This was fun to do, fun to make. Let me know if you guys want to see any other tier lists that you want me to completely destroy by doing it not the way they're supposed to be. So leave those suggestions down in the comments.